2 in the afternoon.
Okay, so this is going to be everything you need to know about King of Hammers plus my experience. So we left Tuesday around 6, and then we got to LA Wednesday at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and then we just like overnighted there and then decided to drive and get there like Thursday morning. But yeah. We stopped a lot for gas, but that's pretty reasonable. It really helps if you have like an app that tells you like the cheapest gas stations around. We stopped at In-N-Out because that was the first real food we had in like 24 hours. We stopped for fuel like right before we got on the freeway to go like towards Johnson Valley, but there's more fuel stops like closer to it if you want to get like the last minute gas. But then they also have gas at Johnson Valley. So this is us like driving up. We're in line. The line wasn't too long. I'm sure it's longer like halfway through the day, but we got there pretty early, like 10. Lots of campers. We decided to camp out on the lake bed, like not next to that many people, which was nice because I actually had reception. That's Dane unloading the camper, and that's me not doing anything.
What's up, boss?
It's pretty windy, so I would recommend not camping in a tent. I would camp in a camper, which is like what most people did. This is what it looked like Thursday midday, so there wasn't that many people by us, but there's definitely more people that came throughout the weekend, and it did get pretty crowded. That's Dane and Sterling just taking in the views. Okay, so Sterling's too small to get out of the camper by herself, so we had to pick her up. But we had burgers for dinner, which was nice. It was kind of late, but it was fine. And then we decided to head over to Chocolate Thunder because it was like right next to where we were camping. We figured it'd be easy, but there actually wasn't like that many people there, that many people wheeling on Thursday night. So if you don't make it Thursday, don't feel bad because you're probably not really missing anything. But yeah, this is like the majority of people that showed up, but you can still tell over on the lake bed there's like a lot of people camping. Like it looks like a city. Oh, and then this was the concert. Sublime was playing. I think that was like the only band that I recognized. It was cool, but I don't know. We had pancakes and bacon for breakfast. You can see it's like really windy. And then I think we decided to do some wheeling after this. So we found out quickly that all the rail trails are taken up during the day because of races, and that's why everyone wheels at night, is because that's the only time that any of the trails are open. So we tried to find something on our own. This was like to the left of Chocolate Thunder past the dunes. There's like some cool rocks. It was fun, but it wasn't really like anything, if you know what I mean. This guy with the Colorado, his name is Steven, and we met him because we're camping next to him, and he's from Canada and we're from Washington, so it was like pretty close. So we just decided to like wheel together for the day, and then we ended up hanging out like the rest of the weekend. This spot was really cool. Like I said, we just happened upon it. It was just kind of like a pile of big rocks, but because we're in the desert, the rocks were really loose, so despite what I have, it was actually kind of hard to get up this. So this is just us going back down over the hill that's like to the left of Chocolate Thunder if you're facing it. And as you can see probably here in like a second, I never fixed my axle seal, but it's fine. It's fine. This is Chocolate Thunder during the day on Friday. Really not a lot of action. You may see like 1 or 2 racers go by, but that's about it. Sterling loves it out here. I would definitely recommend bringing your dog if you have one. We were just hanging out Friday afternoon after kind of exploring for a little bit, but there's really nothing to do since all the real trails were taken up for races. So we kind of just waited till it was dinner time. We went back into Hammertown, and then we decided probably to go back up to Chocolate Thunder later that night. Okay, so before Chocolate Thunder, to like the left of it, there's like these sand dunes, which was really fun. A lot of buggies were on it. They were jumping hills. It was just fun to watch. A few people broke down. Just like a really cool spot if you want to do some wheeling while everyone's racing. And it was a really pretty sunset. This was the guy that got stuck, but it was only because he was a two-wheel drive truck. But it was fun to watch. So this was Friday night, same place, Chocolate Thunder. Obviously, it's a lot busier, so it's more fun. More people are wheeling, more people are breaking stuff. It was a good time. People were lighting off fireworks. That's the other thing, is they say like very, very clearly that fireworks aren't allowed, but everyone and their mother brings fireworks. But I also feel like it's California and they don't get to light off fireworks that often. So I feel like that's their excuse. But yeah, so if you're like questioning it, like I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. Okay, so we start walking back to the Jeep, and there were so many people that parked. It was actually kind of hard to find our Jeep. And then I think not this night, but Saturday night, someone blocked me in, and I had to do like a fucking 5-point maneuver on that shit. But okay, so this is Hammertown. It's just a bunch of vendors, to be honest. If you're not here to buy stuff or get your axles rebuilt. Oh, there's food too. I don't know. It's just a bunch of vendors. So I didn't really spend that much time in Hammertown. But this was Saturday morning was like the last biggest race. So we just watched everyone start, which was pretty cool. But, you know, you get tired of it. This was like this cool fucking thing that I saw. Decided that I should give them a shout out. But yeah, Sterling loves it here. She loves watching all of your rigs drive by. So maybe next time give her a little brap. As I mentioned before, I still haven't fixed that axle seal. So I'm topping it off with gear oil. It's fine. She's good. But then we decided to go wheeling. This was Saturday after we watched the race. And yeah, Sterling's eating a bone, of course. So they also make you wear these wristbands the entire time, and they like watch you put them on. So just make sure you buy your tickets, guys. Oh, this was cool. Okay, so this was on the way to Sunbonnet Trail. So if you have OnX, I would highly recommend getting that app because that helped me so much being like not having service. I could download the app and then download the map. And we actually found some pretty cool trails. So look up Sunbonnet if you're trying to go wheeling during the day while there's races going on. This was just like some sand that we had to pass to get over to the trail. But I'll show you the trail here coming up. It starts off pretty mellow, you know, nothing really, just some like random rocks broken up. But then it does start to get a little more serious. I think we passed like 3 stock rigs that were stuck. That was just probably because they didn't have lockers. Yeah, this is me getting winched out because Dane decided he wanted to drive. And we went up a hard line and we just like high centered on a rock, which is like, you know, what you get when you go rock crawling. Okay, so on that trail, this was Sunday morning, on that trail we noticed I got a rock between my rim and my tire, and I got a flat tire, but it's fine. We just got the rock out and we pumped it up. Okay, so this is Sunday morning, no one was racing, so we decided to do Chocolate Thunder because I didn't want to do it at night because I couldn't really see what it was about. But this is the beginning of it, and honestly, it wasn't that bad during the day, but I'll show you what it looks like. I decided to cut up like halfway through. I think this is where like a lot of people park during like the nighttime. but I didn't know it was on the other side, and I really didn't want to go all the way over the hill and then get back to our camp, so I just decided to cut through, and then this is like on the way back to our camp. I recommend leaving during odd hours. It took us 2 hours to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I typically respond within 24 hours. See ya!